Monday live from the People Studios. Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. 790 The Zone. All right, now that the lockout is almost over, what are the Falcons going to do in free agency? Which could begin as early as today. Our boy D. Orlando Ledbetter from the AJC reportedly said that the Falcons have changed their mind on Ray Edwards.
Uh-oh.
Remember, that was all of the conversation over the last couple of weeks, is that they were going to go after a defensive end, and Ray Edwards is the top name out there.
Before you continue, I just want to say, can you imagine a defensive line with the Predator on one side, John Abraham, and Ray Edwards on the other?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
That'd be incredible.
Golly, but now you're about to tell us why it's not going to happen.
The word on the street is they're going to focus on retaining their 11 free agents and will not be a player in the Ray Edwards Derby. Word on the street also is that the defensive end is going to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles, which Philadelphia, if they can get the Philadelphia defense that they had a couple of years ago,
this could be bad.
With the offense they have now,
that's going to be bad.
That's going to be incredible, because you remember for years, their defense was dominant.
Yep.
And their offense was very good, too. With McNabb, he really didn't have any weapons,
right.
But it was him and Westbrook.
Bobby Taylor, Troy Vincent.
Oh, my gosh.
Ryan Dawkins.
Yeah. For years, the Philadelphia freak. Strong point was the defense.
Javon Curse, the freak. The list just goes on. And that has somewhat dropped off as of late. But, yeah, when they bring in Ray Edwards, if they bring in Ray Edwards, that's going to help them out tremendously.
Although the Falcons plan for a potential exodus of offensive linemen, they appear ready to sign 2 of the 3 names. And in this order, they're going to try to get Tyson Clabo first, allegedly, Harvey Dahl next, and then Justin Blaylock.
Okay.
What do you think about that? They've had a consistent lineup at offensive line, man. You don't want to lose that, especially with the way that Malarkey likes to run the ball, and also you got to protect Matt Ryan. I guess that makes a lot of sense.
It makes total sense to me. Last year, not just has this line been together for a few years now, but last year this line didn't even deal with many injuries. So consistently, week in and week out throughout the course of the season, you had Blaylock, you had Dahl, you had Clabo. All these guys were healthy, and the line became more cohesive, which ultimately kept Matt Ryan on his feet longer.
Right.
Well, now they're saying, we're going to go for 2 of the 3 that we really want. And we're going to go in this order. I get it. I don't see them bringing back 2 of the 3 because someone's going to offer somebody more money because these guys can play.
A couple of names out there in the free agent market, and we're going to talk about it a little bit later in today's show. The Four Letter Network has a list of top 10 free agents when this free agency period gets started. They're ranking the top 10 free agents. We'll talk about those names a little bit later.
Before you take some phone calls, man, let me give you the quick celebrity tweet of the day, brought to you by my good friends from Crown Royal. I really enjoyed some Crown Royal while I focused on what was going on around here Friday night. What's your favorite brand?
The black. The black is very
Black's
good.
Your favorite.
Very smooth. A little spicy.
It's hard for me to choose between. Of course, the XR is my favorite, but...
Oh, you're talking about the high brand stuff.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the average, everyday man stuff.
I only sip on that once or twice a year. But between the black and the reserve, I could just drink it all day long.
Right.
But they bring us our celebrity tweet of the day, and today's tweeter will be Bill Bellamy. His tweet reads as follows.
You're very tipsy if you drink it all day long.
If Brett Favre going to come back, I'm going to call Michael Jordan, damn it. Let's just go all the way. Let's get George Foreman and the grill back. And that is our celebrity tweet of the day. What's the grill? Brought to you by Crown Royal. What's the grill? He said, let's get George Foreman. Oh, and the grill. The grill. Okay.
George Foreman grill.
The grill. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
404-233-7979. Let's grab some calls. T from Huntsville, Alabama. T, thanks for calling the Stews. What you got?
Devil around still. What's happening?
What up, T?
What up, T? Welcome back.
Yeah. Thanks for the welcome, man. I apologize for that. I don't think I want another suspension.
Nah, you don't need to apologize. He was acting like a buster, T. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it, T.
He does need to
He
apologize.
was acting like a buster, T.
He does need to apologize.
But I'm sorry, T. You go ahead with your call, T. I'm sorry.
And your apology is accepted, T. Now watch your ass. Watch your ass,
You ain't got to
T.
apologize. You got to apologize.
Thank you, sir. Hey, man, I'd like to give a hero to what appears to be the lockout coming to an end, because I don't think any of us want to miss our football Sundays. But I got to give a hump to what, to me anyway, appears to be the collective effort to promote certain quarterbacks and downgrade others. I don't get the whole, okay, my man Troy Smith, he hasn't been great. He hasn't got a lot of chance to play. But in San Francisco, under a coaching staff that was bad, without good game plan, and without even having the benefit of training camp, he led that team and won a lot of games in very impressive fashion. Very impressive fashion. My man from Cleveland now, Colt McCoy, he got in a few games, played okay, and he's automatically giving that team and getting nothing but praises. But my man cannot even get a good look at a team and a real chance for a starting position. You can't tell me that Brett Favre will come back and play again is going to be effective, and that Colt McCoy is ready now, and that Kevin Cobb is ready, and he hasn't even put in a whole season. And the one chance he got a chance to do it, he got hurt. I'm just saying, pump your brakes on Kevin, pump your brakes on Colt. And, there's some other quarterbacks out here that can play, but they don't seem to get credit or the look, man. Thank God for you don't know it. And if you ain't doing what the hell are you doing, getting screwed over by SNR, and I'm gone.
And he's gone.
All right. I agree with everything T just said.
Well, a lot of that has to do with the way they were drafted. Colt McCoy was drafted, second round?
You're going to get third round. You're going to get more of an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, Troy Smith was barely drafted. Okay. And I hate that because
But stop.
I'd rather see what a guy just does in the field.
But stop. To T's point, Troy Smith was a free agent. That's fine. But when he played last year, he beasted.
Yeah.
They won.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just throw that out the window?
Yeah, they throw it out the window.
Now, to kind of contradict T's thoughts on Brett Favre possibly coming back, he ain't coming back to play.
Allegedly. The talk they're talking in Philly is for him to back up Mike.
And we're going to get into that a little bit in the Worldwide Stew. And we're going to get into that a little bit in the next segment, or a segment here soon with the half a segment we have remaining in the show.
Better hurry up and get to it.
Listen, Brett Favre would be coming back to be eyes and ears and talk to Vick during practices when he's on the sideline.
Why the hell would Mike Vick want some talk from Brett Favre?
Because, Doug,
because what? He was almost the league MVP last year.
Okay, real quick.
Why does he want Brett Favre
That's funny, Marvin.
on his back, breathing down his neck, trying to get on the field?
He's not going to be getting on the field. He's not going to be breathing down his neck. He's going to be telling Mike Vick.
Simple ass. He tweets yesterday, "This is being an honor for Brett Favre to come in and tutor me and show me how to carve up defenses."
That ninja just happy he's going to make $20 million this year. That's all. He happy.
God, it's so simple.
But listen, my point is, Brett would be talking to him about things he sees during a film session. That's it. There'd be no likelihood of him touching the field unless Vick got hurt and the guy that's behind Brett Favre got hurt.
The minute that Mike Vick has a 2-interception first half, you don't think those silly-ass fans in Philadelphia are going to be claiming for Brett Favre?
Andy Reid won't. That's not even a consideration.
Okay, all right. I hear you.
Yeah, it would be to be a real mentor.
I hear you.
It'd be paying him some kind of salary to really be a mentor.
Vick just needs to grow up, though. Why does he need a mentor? I don't think he say that. Are you saying that?
This is my thinking.
Okay.
Everybody can use a mentor, man.
Yeah.
Everybody can. Everybody.
Not Brett Favre.
I mean, the president, Barack Obama, has people that he considers to be a mentor.
Right.
And yeah, I know you hate Brett Favre, and that's fine.
Yes, I'm
not fond of him the past couple of years, but he's still thrown for more yards than anybody that's ever played this game.
The man is 70 years old.
That means something.
Was horrible last year. And he caused controversy in Philadelphia.
That means something.
We'll get more into that a little bit later.
He ain't causing no controversy in Philadelphia.
404-233-7979.
And like you, I too was very disappointed that Vick went to Twitter with that. And then, not only did he go to Twitter with it,
he took it off
later. He took it off immediately because somebody said, "Hey man, you gotta take that off."
Yeah, because
I want that son of a gun to stand up and be who the hell he want to be. If you're gonna fight dogs, fight dogs.
Nah, he's not gonna fight dogs anymore.
Okay, that's
maybe you went a little bit too far with that.
Bad point.
Right.
Bad point.
Right.
Be who you're going to be. I don't know who's worse now. Depending on Spin, Marvin just asked me a question. Who's worse, Mike Vick or Donovan McNabb?
Hard to beat McNabb.
It's hard to beat McNabb.
It's hard to beat McNabb.
I mean, at least Vick is fresh out the pokey as an ex-con for doing 2 years. Yeah.
Even though he's done a lot of crazy things, and I wish he would take more ownership in himself. I kind of understand where he's coming from, man. Dude was pushed in a corner. So he's probably doing a lot of things that maybe he doesn't like, but somebody's telling him he has to do it this way. And that means dissing the Stews. That means dissing Tom Joyner. That means dissing Oprah Winfrey.
No, he couldn't have gone to Oprah now. If he would have gone to Oprah, he was going to find himself with a situation. He was going to walk on that stage, there was going to be 50 dogs that he fought standing there.
Did you see that report on Outside the Lines this weekend about the sled dogs in Canada?
Yes.
Wow, that was crazy. All right, we get back from the break, man. More lockout news in the NFL. Your heroes and your humps, and more your